I just thought I'd share my cardinal and my woodpecker. I have to get rid of my snowman because it's not winter anymore, it's spring. But the birds are out there all ready to eat. I'm very fortunate that my woodpeckers don't peck at my house or at the tree, which I'm really surprised. But I do like seeing them. There's the female cardinal over there. I think she would have wanted to eat with her man, but I guess not. Well, good morning. Today is Wednesday, April 3rd, and we have one birthday. Today is Patty Magnan, Magnan. So, Patty, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Patty. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great birthday because you're the only one that let me know it was your birthday today. But we have an anniversary. Today is Steph and James Supps, Suppes. Today's their 20th anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary. I kind of get distracted because there's a truck blocking the way, but they're building a new subdivision. Just what we need on this crappy road is more traffic. Anyway, my niece Holly and her mom Diane, who's my brother's widow, my sister-in-law, they're going this morning to see Mary. Christy's cleaning my house today because she cleans my house every other week. And then she's going to go over there this afternoon. And then Jim and I are going to go about 3 o'clock to stay for an hour or so. And then Denise and Gary and Kylie are going to go over about 5. And then my son Danny and his new bride, Brooke, are going to go over about 7 o'clock. So she's pretty much covered for the day. She did so well yesterday. It was like, even Jim, because Jim hasn't been to see her since we put her, no, it sounds awful, but since she arrived, we'll put it that way, since she arrived at the rehab center. But, so they, what do you call it? So he hasn't seen her since then when she was so awful. Because when she was leaving, I told Jim, I said, if my sister doesn't get better, I'm not going to Alaska. And he said, no, I figured that. So, it's early in the morning, so my throat is a little wispy here. But anyway, so he was even amazed at how well she's looking. So she was able to get up out of the bed by herself. I kind of stood there in case she needed some help, but she doesn't want any help, which is good. And she walked herself in the wheelchair. You know how you walk in the wheelchair. She walked herself to the bathroom. She stood up and got on the toilet all by herself. Took care of business. Then she brushed her teeth and washed her face and combed her hair. Well, I had to help her comb her hair. She's got a problem with her raising her arms, which they're going to be working on. That has nothing to do with anything else. She had some, I don't know if you remember, but she had neck surgery. And I think the fact that she hasn't been moving her arms has kind of kept her from being able to reach. So, I helped her comb her hair. But when we got back to the bed, she said, I'm not ready to get in the bed yet. I want to sit up. So I said, okay. So she sat up for probably about she was up all together sitting in the chair, I'd say 2.5 hours. And then she says, I'm really tired. I think I want to go back in the bed. And I said, well, that's okay. So then I said, don't help me. I'm going to get in the bed by myself. She got in the bed. I got her all situated, turned the heat up because she's always cold. And then we left. And then she called Christy, probably about 10:30. Christy said my heart panicked when her phone when she called because she's listed in there as ice. And so then it was Mary, and she said they brought me down to give me a shower. She says, I feel like a new person. And she said she was talking so much better, so much clearer, and she was like the Mary that we knew. That the shower just reinvigorated her. So we're going to do Danny's birthday next Thursday at my house. We're having lasagna. So when Christy goes there today, she's going to tell her that to give her an incentive to still keep working. And then she's going to check with the rehab, which I'm sure they don't have a problem checking her out because she's a volunteer patient. So they should let her go. And I think that she's strong enough, and then we got, I'll have Jimmy there and Danny there and David and Jim. I mean, there'll be enough men there. But, so, and then her husband, Don, is very camera shy. He don't like being on the camera. I know a couple people asked where was Don. He doesn't like getting filmed. Occasionally I've filmed him, but I don't think he really knew I was filming him, but I only filmed him just to be spiteful, I guess. But he, he's very concerned about Mary, obviously, being her husband and that. So, but we'll see what it goes. I don't need to really get much. I came without Jim, which is a first, because Jim usually comes with me, but I know it's terrible to say, but I snuck out without telling him where I was going until I was going. I just, I love him to death. I really love him to death, but it's just, he thinks he's got to be with me every minute of the day. And, that is not my idea of a perfect retirement. So let me tell you, it is just not. I don't mind doing things with him, but not every minute of every day. And it was starting to become that. So I like that the weather's turning nicer now, because he'll go to his club more and he'll shoot his bow and arrow, his archery, and he'll shoot his rifles on the rifle course. And, he'll just, commute. Well, most of his friends are like his age or a little bit older, and they don't like going out in the winter anyhow. So I think that now that the nicer weather's here, I'll be seeing a little less of Jim. And then maybe I'll complain that I'm seeing so much less of him. Who's to know? But so those are pretty much my plans for the day. Oh, my sister Barb is in the hospital too. She's in intensive care. I told Jim when it rains, it pours. I don't know if you remember the last time I told you she was in there to have her gallbladder removed, which we didn't know at the time when they went to do the gallbladder, because they had to cut her. They couldn't do it laparoscopically. They also repaired, she had a umbilical hernia, so they repaired her hernia too. And I guess kidney issues run in Jim's family. And so then last night she texted me to tell me she was in intensive care at St. Joseph's Hospital in Ann Arbor, or Ypsilanti, that she had a flare-up of her kidneys. And then this morning she called me to tell me that they took her for emergency surgery for her hernia, because the hernia repair needed to be repaired. So she's in intensive care. Mary's in the rehab. I'm hoping to go to Alaska at the end of the month. I'm trying to get some rest. You would think you're just sitting around at a rehab center and you're just sitting, but you know what? I'm used to moving. I'm just used to getting up. I mean, I watch TV, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, but I get up and move around a lot, and there's not much moving when I'm there. So I am emotionally exhausted. I guess that'd be a better way of putting it. I am emotionally exhausted. Although I'm sleeping really well at night. I'm getting like 7 hours sleep, which is more than I normally get. I usually only get 5 or 6. And I'm averaging between 7 and 8. And I know it's not a physical tiredness, it's an emotional tiredness. But he looks like Rance. What's that guy's name that used to be the Trump's guy? Not Chief of Staff. Rance Howard? No, not Rance Howard. You know who I'm talking about. That's his double. Let me tell you, that's his double. I mean, I would have sworn that was him. I know he's not here in Michigan. But anyway, although Trump is. But he's not with Trump anymore, so I don't know. I just couldn't get over how much he looked like him. He just really did look a lot like him. Anyway, I'm going to go to the post office afterwards, and if I do have cards, I'll read them. But if not, I'm just going to tell you that I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Thank you again for all your prayers for Mary. Now can you add Barb to your list? It's just when it rains, it pours, let me tell you. So thank you so much for all your support, encouragement, prayers, everything. Bertie and I are planning on going to the meeting tomorrow. I was looking at my tracker, and I almost got on my own scale today, but I thought, no, don't. Just wait till tomorrow. But I have not been on my scale, or any scale, since March 4th, I think it was. 28, 21, 14. March 6th, I think it was. Something like that. The first week of March. The first Thursday of March. I have not been on the scale. So tomorrow will be the tell-all that'll let me know how I'm doing. So, all right. If I have some cards, I'll read them. But if not, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, I did stop by the post office, and I did get 2 cards. So let's see. The first card doesn't have a name on it. Let's see. There's the card. What did it take to change the world? Just 3 words. He is risen. Sharing Easter joy, love, Kim. The Lord has risen indeed. Luke 24:34. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. I probably got it in time for Easter, but I just didn't get over to the post office box with everything going on. So let's see what the other one is from. Thinking of you at Easter. Sandy and family, when Easter is here and spring sparkles with sunshine and makes the whole world seem brand new, it's nice to remember the closeness, the pleasure of someone so special just like you. Happy Easter. Edie, Ray, and Roman. Thank you so much, Edie. Well, I had a great Easter, considering everything that's going on. I had a really nice Easter. So thank you so much, and let's talk again tomorrow.